Hey everyone, this is Jeff Chang and Robert Stehlik with me, and we're doing a virtual Wednesday training clinic this week. So we meet every Wednesday late in the afternoon over here in Wanalua Bay on Oahu, and this is our training grounds here. We do a weekly time trial or else a downwind run every Wednesday, and so that's the topic this week is consistency, and it ties into what we do every Wednesday. We never miss a Wednesday, rain or shine, wind or no wind. When it's windy, we do a 5-mile downwinder. When it's not as windy, we do our 2.5-mile time trial course. And with COVID, not everyone has been able to come, and just social gathering is not really that great. And we don't do the downwind anymore just because we can't shuttle everyone in the van. So we thought we'd bring this to you virtually so you can get the benefit of what we do every Wednesday. So I'll have Robert start on just our topic of being consistent and what it takes to do that with stand-up paddling.
Yeah, thanks, Jeff. So yeah, we've been doing this I think over 10 years now or something. A long time we've been doing this training group, and I mean part of why we'd like to do it is because it gets us out there and to paddle at least once a week when everything busy or stuff's going on. We still get to paddle at least once a week every Wednesday, and then in the summer when the Molokai race is coming up, or we are training for a big race, then we'll step up the training with more distance and so on. But one of the things I wanted to talk about was just if you haven't been paddling for a long time or training, just start slowly with baby steps. Don't try to overdo it, and maybe have a plan, and don't increase your load by more than say 10% every week. Like, you don't want to overdo it, especially right in the beginning. That's how you can get injured and so on. And of course, like the saying, if you don't use it, you lose it. That's I think very true. I mean, if you don't stay active and fit, quickly lose your fitness level. So if you just do a little bit every week, it's a lot easier to get back into really good shape.
So we, even in the winter, we're going every week, and so race season comes around May or June, and by the time that comes around, we're ready to go. So it's always usually us in the front of the pack or whatever, because we've been hammering it every Wednesday, and it's sort of a mini race every Wednesday. We go pretty hard, and we've got some pretty fit fast paddlers that come on Wednesday, so it's helpful to all of us just to be able to do that every Wednesday. And again, being consistent is the key there.
Yeah, and considering that I'm in my 50s, Jeff is in his 60s, so we're not the youngest guys, but we can still beat the young guys just because we do this regularly, And so unless they've been training really hard, it's hard for them to keep up with us,
Yeah.
So, and I just wanted to say too, like, consistency is not just for sports or paddling or whatever. It's just like a key to being successful. I think if you consistently keep doing something, you're kind of persistent about it, and as long as you're kind of flexible and creative about it and not like too set in your ways, just being consistent and persistent will eventually lead to success, and I think in pretty much anything. So just keep at it, and don't get frustrated, and just take it one step at a time, and don't set your goals too high at first, but then slowly increase your goals and your training until you get to where you want to go.
Yeah, just be consistent.
Yeah.
When we talk about consistency, another thing we do is, as the race season progresses, we try to build a program for our people that attend the clinic. So if they have certain goals during the season, we try to gear our training on Wednesdays towards that, and then our other days of the week we help the people who come to the clinic out. We do long paddles, we do intervals. So that's part of being consistent too, is developing a training program. We help with that, and then also just sticking with it and being consistent with it. And without overtraining, you need rest too, but we try to help in all areas of paddling. And we've been doing this every week for I don't know how many years, over 10 years, and coming up with a topic every Wednesday is not that easy, because we've done stroke technique, we've done all these topics, nutrition, everything that you usually do, but we try to research and bring something to the clinic that maybe the people haven't heard about, and we try to stay up on what's going on, the latest trends in stand-up paddle racing and technique and that kind of stuff. And it does actually change, because when we first started, the stroke technique is totally different than what it is now, and so that's part of being consistent, is coming and keeping up with that, and so you stay abreast of all this stuff and not get in a rut. So being consistent is not necessarily just doing the same thing, but always coming and learning and improving as well.
Yeah, that's a good point. Another thing I wanted to point out is like consistency when you're training doesn't mean going the same speed and the same course every day. Ideally, you want to mix it up, obviously, and interval training actually, or fartlek, like the on and off quick sprinting and then resting a little bit and sprinting again. That's very effective, especially if you don't have as much time. You want to quickly get a good workout. Work on definitely sprinting as hard as you can. Sometimes that's a really good way to increase your speed threshold. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this virtual training group. We'll probably try to post some more videos soon with more training topics. And stay tuned to our Blue Planet Surf YouTube channel. We consistently try to post a video every week, every Saturday. So thank you for watching. Give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel down below. We'll see you on the water. Aloha.
Aloha.